Morning everybody. It is, what day is it today, guys?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I've just said to them, where is it we're going again? Because I'm going to ask you on my vlog in a minute. And they couldn't remember, so they weren't expecting me to ask her what day it was. That's why Ollie's just answered with what day it is Stockeld Park. Where are we going? We're off to Stockeld Park. We've not had much chance to do anything this morning, have we? Oh, right, that's enough. Other than rush about.
Okay, you can shush now.
Yeah, you can shush now. Shut it now, thank you. So my mum popped in quickly this morning because they've been on holiday. So they popped in this morning, which was a bit of a nice surprise. But then we were like, oh my goodness, we've got to get ready. So we've not had a chance to do much other than dash around the house like lunatics this morning. So we're just in the car now and we're on our way to Stockeld Park for the day. Luckily it's not raining. Excuse me. Don't know if you've noticed, I'm recording a vlog. I'm going to give up. I'll come back to you later. Bye then. Hello again. This is what I've come back looking like. Oh, good God. I've just quickly nipped home, thrown another dress on. Well, actually, what I was wearing in my last clip was one of the tops that my mum bought me for my birthday. So I was wearing that today. So I've come back. It was so hot today. It was ridiculous. It was hot and sweaty. I've come back, had a bit of a refresh, wanged a dress on. It's not me made again. It's just like a polka dot dress, you know, and this is what I look like. So I'm actually going straight out. Steve has just dropped me off and then he's taking the kids for a quick McDonald's because we were expecting to be there that long. So we got there for 10 o'clock and we were kind of thinking we'll be out by 4 o'clock latest. Anyway, my kids decided they were going to get the best out of our money and they hung on till to the near death of the place. So I'm rushed home. Steve's quickly dropped me off while he takes them for McDonald's, and that is why I'm doing this now. Let me just wipe my camera. Wait a minute. So I thought I'll quickly chat to you while I'm getting ready, because normally I'd like to have a full shower and everything, but I ain't got time for that. My kids are having far too much fun. Oh, there's a little bracelet from today. I suppose I should take that off as well, really. Let's try and take that off with a left-handed pair of scissors. Left-handed with a normal pair of scissors. No, can't do it. Oh. So, there's going to be no sewing again today, which is ridiculous. But tomorrow we're having a chill-out day. So I'm hoping, I've got some chores to do tomorrow, but I'm going to get loads of sewing done tomorrow. That's the plan. But, yeah, what a day we have had. It has been fantastic. We've loved every minute of it. We've eaten 2 ice creams during the day. How outrageous is that? We've been in the new indoor play area there, which was the best indoor area I've ever seen, which is quite nice for us because Jack's a bit older. He's 9 years old, 10 in December, and you know, there's only so long, isn't there, that children of that age will deal with that. So he absolutely loved that. We went to the maze. We had doing my makeup in here. We went to a show. We'd booked a little show, and actually it was during this month it's been all about superheroes as well, at Stockhill Park. So it was amazing. We went round the maze. We then went into the Enchanted Forest, which has got so much more stuff there than the last time we went, which is a good 6 years ago. I think last time I went I was pregnant with Oliver, and the amount of play areas they've now got is bonkers. So we took our own lunch, and then so we ate that out on the field. Sorry guys, this is ridiculous, isn't it? But I'm just wanting to tell you about my day. And then they did some inflatable stuff, and yeah, it was just fantastic. We loved every single minute of it. And in fact, I actually thought the kids would be a bit bored after a while, but they've just, I have to do this now. I have children, and as you're aware, I'm 44. I need as much help as I can get under here. You know what I'm saying? Look at the difference. Look. Oh, I feel alive again. So yeah, we've just had an amazing time. And then on the way back through the Enchanted Forest, we happened upon these boats. They were like bumper boats. So you had to pay extra, obviously. But we decided to do it. You might have seen a picture of us with our life jackets on. And we each got into a boat. Well, I went in with Jack and Steve went in with Ollie. And then you had to steer these boats and try and bump into each other. And we had the funnest time. Funnest? Not a word. We had the best time. We absolutely loved it. Okay, now I've got way too much blusher on. We had such a good time, although I did get an injury. You might not be able to see it. I don't think I can pull it up enough, but I've got a massive gash on my arm from where I went into the trees. I couldn't stop the boat, and Jack was screaming, "Stop pressing the go button, Mum!" Oops. Sorry, kid, but you know, I had no idea what I was doing. He was trying to steer it, he couldn't do it. So we've had a bit of a laugh trying to bash into Daddy and Oliver's boat. That was good fun. So now I'm off to have a little bit of something to eat with a couple of my friends, and then we're going to see Elvis at the cinema. So I'm gonna love you and leave you so I can do my hair as well. That's shocking. And I'll catch up again with you tomorrow. I'm so sorry there's been no sewing content yet again. What are you even here for, Ruan? But yeah, I think what I'll do is I will maybe add this on to tomorrow's vlog. So you might not see a vlog from me tonight, but we'll see. Okay, goodbye. Love you all. Good morning. It's Wednesday today on my week off, and I'm slumming it today. That's why I look like this. This is day 3 hair. Yeah, it's looking, yeah, a little bit worse for wear, but you know, I am just wearing a ready-to-wear t-shirt today, and I've got my Hudson pants on. So I'm just chillaxing today. We had, look at me, I've already. Oh, and I've got my scrunchie in that I was given for my birthday from Alison from So Like Dotty. And she messaged me to say it's actually silk, by the way, because she knows I've got bonkers hair. And she knows that silk helps. How thoughtful is that? Anyway. So yeah, we had a wonderful day yesterday, and then last night I went out for something to eat and the cinema with my lovely friends, and we went to see Elvis, which was okay, a little bit longer than it probably needed to be, but he was fantastic in it, and I still really enjoyed it. Yeah, so it's good. So it was a bit of a late one last night, so I'm a bit tired. So we've decided to have a chill out day today. The kids are still in their pajamas. The husband has gone to the gym, and I'm going to do some chores. Now, loads of people messaged me the other day and said, wow, you've got a lot on your list for the day. But I find I'm so much more productive if I plan and I have a list. So I've got my list today in my little notebook that Tamlin from Sewn on the Time bought me. That's the one that says she believed she could, but once the kids were in bed, she couldn't be arsed, so she didn't. With a bottle of wine. It's literally me with my fringe and everything. There should just be red hair. So I've written my little list of things to do for the day, which include more ironing. I can't, the amount of ironing I've got is actually out of hand. But I'm also, on my list, is naming all of our school uniform things for the kids. And I'm one of them people that buys 5 of the polo shirts and 5 t-shirts and things like that, so that I don't have to wash and iron them every week. And they're so cheap. I'm like, why not? So I've done all of the polo shirts and t-shirts, so now I'm doing trousers, jumpers, PE kit. I've bought their shoes, so I'm on with that. That's another thing that I need to do today. I need to ring my home insurance. I mean, I'm sure you really want to know all of this, but we've got, I think I might have mentioned before, our ensuite is knackered, and we found it's got a hairline fracture in the base of it, which means a whole rip out job. So we're going to ring the home insurance and see if we're covered on that. We are going to try and have a bit of a clear out of the boys. We've got like a small spare room, and we've got in there, because the boys share a room, they wanted to share a room, we've got kind of a spare room there, so they have that as like a gaming room, and then we have all of the board games and toys and books and everything in there, and it's got more and more cluttered. So we're gonna have a bit of a clear out in there. I need to do the pictures for my living room. Loads of you have said that you want to have a little sneaky peek look at it, and I'll do that once I've got those pictures up, and maybe once I've made my cushions, I will let you have a little look at that as well. So I really want to get the pictures done today, but I have to like cut out the mounts and everything, and it's really hard going, so I will do that today. But sewing wise, I am going to finish my Sew Purple project. That is going to happen today. So I'm going to do that, and the other thing that I'd like to do sewing wise today is to cut out my paper pattern for the Shelby dress for True Bias, that one. So these are your options on the back. I'm going for the long option, so that's the romper style, which I do quite fancy having a go at, but I'm going to do the dress version long to start off with, and that's the one I'm doing with Alison from Sew Like Dotty. So I need to get my skates on, because that is a week on Sunday I'm going to sew too. And obviously I'd ordered the wrong paper pattern, but John from Fabuloso has sent that to me, so I've got a lot of cutting out to do of the paper pattern. So if I can try and get my purple project done and cut out my paper pattern today, I will be very happy. That's another thing ticked off. So that's it. That's my list. How many things is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things, and only 2 of them are sewing. But anyway, oh, and I forgot to show you this the other day. When I was going through things I bought recently, I also bought one of these, and it's a ruler trimmer, they call it. It's like a guillotine thing. £6 from the works. Sorry, the light's shining on that, isn't it? So it's got a rotary cutter in here, and I bought this for when I'm doing my PDF patterns, when I'm sticking them together. I know loads of people tell you a technique to just snip the corners off. I can't get on with that technique. I have tried, because anything to make things quicker, and I'm there. But yeah, I've just got this, so I thought for £6, why not? Be careful, blades are sharp. So yeah, it's just a little cutting mat, and I thought when I print out, I don't like to print anything out in A4 if I'm honest, but if I want to do something quick and fast, because I did print out the Orchard top, the new free pattern from Helen's Closet as well. And I stuck that together, and I thought this is going to help me if I do something like that. And for £6, why not? So I just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, so they're my plans for today. I'm not so sure if this is actually really boring for you guys. But I like to be nosy into other people's lives, even if they're doing boring stuff. So, you know, I'll take you along for the ride, and I'll check in with you again later. Because I'm off now to go and eat a bowl of fruit for my breakfast, because my eating has been dreadful. And tomorrow I'm taking my mum and stepdad out for a meal to celebrate my stepdad's retirement, and that's going to be naughty. So I'm thinking I need to be angelic with my food today. My body is a temple and all that. So I'm going to go and eat a bowl of fruit with some protein yogurt. That's the plan. Not bacon and eggs and stuff like that. But I'll see you again soon. Right, it is nearly 2:30, and I've only ticked 2 things off my job list. What's going on? So I have done some ironing, not all of it, because I mean it, there was a lot. It was intense, But I've done a load of ironing and I've done all the school uniform and named all of the pieces, stuck tags on them and all that jazz. My husband is now off to B&Q to get some stuff for the garden. I don't know. My mum popped in for a cup of tea with my stepdad. That was really nice. I don't know what's going on out there. Don't know what's going on out there. The boys are having a chill out day. They're still in their pyjamas and loving life. So I've got the pictures to do still in the living room and ring the insurance company. But you know what? I'm sacking all of that off right now because I'm doing some sewing, because I've hardly done any sewing for the last few days, and I'm doing some sewing right now and I'm going to finish my dress. That's my pledge. I sound like Amber Heard. I pledge that I'm going to get that done. So I'll take you along with me. Back again. So I basically just get rougher and rougher as the day goes on because it's just a lounging about day. My hair's gone further down there, it's got even more greasy, I've no makeup left, and yeah, that's how we are. What time is it? It is 7:45. I ain't got half the stuff done on my list. There's me, I'm so productive when I read a list. No, I've done my ironing, I've put all the names on school uniform, I've finished my So Purple garment. Nearly said what it was then. I am in something different. I've got my Marlowe sweater on. We call it a cardigan in the UK. Just because I was trying my garment on and off, and it was doing my head in. So I just put a little white vest on, and then I've just thrown this on because it's getting a bit chilly. I didn't bring my home insurance. I didn't clear out the games room. I didn't do the pictures of the living room because I'm a rebel. But I have roughly chopped out all of my paper pattern pieces for the Shelby dress. My lord, there's a lot of big pieces for that. You have to stick them together and everything. They're that long. And at 8 o'clock, so in 15 minutes, I've got a little Zoom call with my gorgeous friends Tamlin and Rachel. So I am going to try and cut the rest of the pattern out while we are chatting, because we kind of say that we're always going to try and sew when we Zoom, but what ends up happening is we just do this. Like that. So I'm ready. Normally I don't drink. Normally the girls have got a drink and I'm the one that's just out there with a water or a cup of tea, but it's my week off, so, you know. Watch me cut out the wrong size on my pattern now. So I'm hoping by the end of tonight I will have done that. So at least my 2 sewing things that I said I was going to get done will have been done. Yes. But yeah, like I say, tomorrow I am going out for lunch. So there will be no kids in the morning. Husband's going to the gym. So I wonder if I'll actually get time to maybe cut the Shelby pattern out or start my next project that I'm doing with the Twilight Stitcher. Ah, the choices. So I might be able to sneak another hour in tomorrow with any luck. How exciting. So yeah, so I will check in again with you tomorrow. Not much has been occurring here really today. But yeah, that's just my life. So, you know, if you want to be nosy, be prepared to be a little bit bored on occasion. Hope everybody's well. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.